What is up, everybody? This is like my 5th time narrating this, and thank you for the 30 likes, appreciate it. And here's a man's tire game versus Blakblastoise. So I hope you guys will enjoy, and I'm gonna shoot for 50 likes this time. So 50 likes, and then there'll be a new video tomorrow. So yeah, looking at team preview, I knew that he had his high dragon would probably be in the lead spot because it could hit everything on my team for neutral or super effective damage. So I expected that, and he has the little core thing with Reuniclus, Magnezone, and Terrakion, so that's going to be a little bit of trouble since I'm going to have to play the prediction game with my Scizor, since I do need Scizor for Reuniclus and potentially his Terrakion. So yeah, let's get on with the battle and right now. Okay. He does lead off with Hydreigon like I thought, and I am going to lead off my Terrakion, expecting it to be banded, but it is actually not banded from my mistake. I should have actually looked at it before. But in the first match, I actually do miss this predicted Stone Edge right here, and I actually did DC immaturely. That was really immature on my part, so I'm sorry about that, Blak. I just get upset with hacks, and that's stupid. But the Stone Edge didn't even matter because I thought it was banded, but it wasn't banded, so it's not going to do anything. It just recovers it off. So I'm going to go with my Scizor. And go for the superpower, predicting his Magnezone, Orange, Ranorozu. Superpower is going to do a massive amount of damage either way if he does switch to his Ranorozu, so it's not that big of a deal. And I know even if he went to his Ranorozu, all he was going to do is go for the U-turn. So I'm going to go out to my nigga Chad. My nigga Chad, what's cool with you though? Long time no see. But I'm gonna go for, he's gonna go for the U-turn as I predicted, and the Iron Bar's damage will bring him down below half. So if I set up my rocks, it'll probably be in range for a Scarf Close Combat to kill. I'm not too sure, min-max, something like that. But even though he does have the Magnezone, I'm gonna go for the rocks on the substitute. Then I know he can't OHKO me with the Hidden Power Fire, so I can lay up a layer of spikes. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But unfortunately for me, he actually does get a crit with his HP Fire, which it's not game changing, but it's just really annoying since I could have had that layer spikes out there. But the only thing it would have affected was not even Terrakion, but only the Magnezone and the T-Tar. So just as you'll see right here, but I'm gonna go to my Latias, knowing that it completely walls his Magnezone. I know he's gonna want to switch to his T-Tar, trying to Pursuit Trap it or set up his Stealth Rocks at the same time. So I'm gonna double switch into my Scizor, as he does actually switch to T-Tar as I predicted. And I didn't want to waste my Latias like that since it's what I need to actually win this game, since it outspeeds the majority of his team and walls some of his team. So I'm going to go for the U-turn, and it actually doesn't KO. I didn't really expect it to, but you know, that's where the layer spikes comes in right there. He wouldn't have had his rocks in the game, but you know, I'm shivering for it. Shivering. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Earthquake, but he's actually gonna switch to his Hydreigon. I'm probably gonna keep his T-Tar in for later, just to, you know, sack it. But he's gonna go for the Dark Pulse. And as I told you, I actually thought this was Specs. I think I told you, I'm not sure. But I thought this was Specs, and I go for the Facade. And this Dark Pulse doesn't do as much as I thought it would do, so I know it's not Specs, so he's just gonna hit me with the Dracometer, probably predicting my switch out, or just want to get the chance to KO my Gliscor. But hitting him with that Facade comes into play right now. He's at -2, so I'm gonna set up a Calm Mind. Even if he stays in, Dracometer won't do that much at +1, -2, so I could just recover it off. But he's gonna actually switch to T-Tar, which is fodder, so I don't take any damage, and I get a free +1. So that's good for me. But he's actually gonna switch his Ranorozu right now. This, I didn't know if it was Scarf or not. So him being Scarf tells me that his Terrakion is Choice Band or some other kind of variant. So he's gonna go for the U-turn. I'm gonna go for Recovery because the way he came in, I know he's Scarf, so he's gonna want to U-turn out of there. He's not gonna want to, you know, to go for the Stone Edge or something. Well, I know that don't want to be that bad of a play, I guess. But I just knew you wouldn't want to go for the U-turn, but I'm gonna go for the Recover now. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm shivering. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse now just to get the KO off, and it's already looking pretty good for me. At this point, I thought he had a Scizor. This is where, if you don't write the team, this is the bad part of it, because when you don't write the team, you forget about the team. And at this point of the game, I forgot that he had what is it, Reuniclus left still. So I'm gonna switch to my my Terrakion, expecting him to go for the X Scissor, expecting him to be banded, but he actually goes with the Swords Dance, so that was actually really good for me. And at this point in the match, I thought he only had 3 pokes left. This, Magnezone, and his really low health Ranorozu, so I thought this was a sweep, with Terrakion, but he actually does have his arena clips. He actually didn't make a bit of a misplay that he said that he did not switch his arena clips since he knew I would have went for the close combat. Even if I went for this X scissor, it wouldn't have 2 KO'd this arena clips. So he probably should have done that instead of wasting his Terrakion, but you know, we all make mistakes. I know how he feels. Now I'm going to predict him to predict my Scizor, and I'm gonna go into my Rotom, and even if he didn't do that, a Hydro Pump plus Volt Switch would bring him down in a range where U-turn to kill, even if he sets up Calm Mind. So I'm gonna go with the Hydro Pump, and this is where again the spikes come into play. Before leftovers, he would have been in range where spikes would have killed him off, so the Hydro Pump would have killed without me taking T-Bolt damage. So that comes into play a little bit, but it doesn't really matter since I actually already won the game. Since he does have his Ranorozy left, all I got to do is bullet punch it. Then I have to switch into something, bring his Ranorozy below like 80% or like 90%, and then it'll be in range or U-turn will kill. So I'm gonna go to my Rotom for Death Fodder. Doesn't matter if he goes for Calm Mind or he just kills me off, doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna die to Sandstorm, and then I'm just gonna go to my Terrakion, fire some X scissors, and he'll be in range for a U-turn to kill. So that was a great game, Blak. I actually really enjoyed it. It was one of the most competitive matches I've had in a pretty long time. So I hope my narration wasn't too bad. Like I said, I want to hit 50 likes this video because I almost hit 40 last video, only asking for 30. So if you get 50 likes on this video, then I'll get a new video for tomorrow. So yeah, keep it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to check out Blak, even though he's already really popular and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe, and peace out.